What's up? What's up? This is Uncle REG. All right, we over here on this channel. Celebrity News Channel. What am I saying? Yeah, Celebrity News Channel. Yeah. Start doing some lives this month. Starting this month, so try to do it every day. Talk about one topic or whatever, and that's about it. Oh, let me get this. Oh my god, much better. All right, yeah. So we're gonna talk about Tasha K, man. Her GoFundMe. A lot of people going in on her. They're tearing her apart, man. Off of this, how the hell you can start a GoFundMe and you supposed to be rich and shit up out here? How the hell is this happening? You know, you talking all this shit about Cardi B, this and that and third and stuff, and now you need help because she circled the block. Cardi B circled the block and said she want her money. So now she got to pay 20 grand a month. Straight up, 20 grand a month. And that's probably what, half of what she get on YouTube. I think Cardi B wanted her records, and apparently, I guess the courts found out that some months she was making 100,000, 200,000, so she can afford it. But we're gonna play a couple videos of people who used to work for. I think it was who was this guy? I'm on Wiggins. Y'all know him and stuff. With tea and stuff. He does the tea and stuff. And Jaguar Wright. I hope I don't get no copyright. She plays some background. We hope it's okay. Shit. But we're gonna do it anyway. But anyway, we're gonna play those two videos. But yeah, man. Tasha K is in trouble. So she started this GoFundMe talking about she won 3.5 million from you guys that support her. 3.5 million to get her out of debt. All she had to do initially is take down that video. Apologize, take down the video, and don't talk about Cardi B. She didn't want to do that because she said, well, maybe, you might get in the news again and this and that and third, and I'm going to miss this news. I'm doing that. And she's saying, you can't do that to me. I got freedom of speech on here. I can say what I want to say, even if it's defamatory, even if it's incorrect. Fuck you. Some people don't realize this, that YouTube was protecting YouTubers. They could say a lot of stuff about other content creators, especially the celebrities out here. But a rule came down in the courts that YouTubers become liable for talking certain things about celebrities now. You did? They just can't do it no more. So now they're able to sue you. At first they couldn't. That's why she was all saying, I ain't gonna take nothing down there. Okay, go ahead. So, it ain't gonna happen. Well, she got sued and she lost. Apparently Tasha ain't keeping up with the sign of the times out here, with the laws has changed. Laws change all the time on YouTube. And then the courts put that down there that, YouTubers actually, content creators can actually get sued by celebrities now. So she was one of the first ones to get hit. Now all she had to do was take it down. It was a deal out there. Cardi B, take it down. I won't sue you or anything like that. She didn't want to do it. So that's a bonehead move. She's stupid for that. They're stupid. And the fact that she thought she could hide her money and use her husband to hide the money. Yeah, right. That didn't work. They found that out too. And the thing about her husband is that he's no husband. He's a husband by name. Because a real husband would have told her, no. You're going to mess up the family. You can't do that shit. but he's an African. You say he's not FBA. FBA guy. If she married an FBA guy, we would have took that stuff. They probably would have been broken up. But this African guy is sticking with her, whatever the reason, for money or whatever the case may be, and stuff. She's fucked up right now. Because I don't think that she's making what she used to make. You know, and especially if you got to go to Africa to hide money and this and that and third. Yeah, yeah, come on, really? Support the channel. I appreciate it. Give me a like. Give me a like. Give me a like. Cash App. We want to throw Cash App in. Let's go. Let's go. Tell somebody about it. Yeah. So her husband, if he was a husband, actual husband, he would have told her, no, no, you can wait to pull that down, this and that. But she don't listen to a husband. It's obvious. And maybe he's the type of husband is just there just to this is for just for show that I got a husband and some shit like that. I thought the African beings was like no nonsense. This, that, and third. That's why I'm like I was scratching my head. Okay, this nigga from Africa, he's more they're more manly. He's supposed to be more manly than us in over here. He don't take no nonsense. And Muslim too? Nah, he's supposed to be head of household, but apparently he's not head of household. Because this woman has ruined you, your family, because she didn't want to shut up. She refused to shut up. It's crazy. Doesn't make any sense. What's up, Spirit of Justice? We should look at dead internet theory. Okay, we got a. All right, now I'm talking about Tasha K over here, man. But you over here, this is the T. But let's see what you talking about there. Okay, did it suggest that the internet is most populated by generated bots rather than human? Okay, we're gonna talk about that. So remind me tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video about that. So you know right there. Okay, we're gonna do a video about that. Thank you for that. We said, yeah. All right, I'll do some more research. But anyway, we back to Tasha K. Back to Tasha K. That's why more comments are bots. Yeah, that's bad. No, thank you for that. I'm glad. So that's something I'll talk about tomorrow. Yeah, I go live. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Yeah, but this is a T over here. We talking about Tasha K. Yeah, we gotta get up in her ass and stuff. But anyway, Tasha K just couldn't shut her mouth, man. Just that's what it is. She's a motor mouth and she made money off it, made millions of dollars off of it. That's her talent and stuff. But as far as common sense and know when to stop, know when that you can't talk about this certain person because the rules change. And you can get sued now. Remember, before YouTubers couldn't get sued before. We're talking about people and stuff, especially celebrities. You know, it was just a freedom of speech. It was my opinion against your opinion and stuff, whether it was true or not. But now, no, if you defend this person now, they can get at your ass. Maybe she should have been listening to some of our channels, and maybe she would have not did that. But someone like her ain't doing it. But anyway, we're gonna play this video from Jaguar Wright. She talks about her. But anyway, she got a husband that is a husband in name because the real husband, the real man would have told her to stand down, and she would have never, it would never got to this point where she had to be owing money. And someone looked up her debt. Hold on, let me someone looked at her net worth and forgot who it was. And they're saying that she has a negative $5 million evaluation. That means that she's not rich. She's in the hole for 5 million. It doesn't matter what money she's making. Settlement Cardi B with 1.1 million payment plan over 5 years resolved the $3.8 million judgment. Fallback reported only about 58,000 in assets. That's bullshit. It says Chevrolet Silverado, 2 Louis bags, and limited cash. And now I'm hearing that she was in the house, but she lost the house and she's living in an apartment. She's just like the rest of us now. She's living in a goddamn apartment. Now she got people under her like Nyla and stuff, and I don't know why Nyla's over there. Apparently, from what I'm gonna play with this Anwan Wiggins, he said everybody that fuck with her goes down. So it looks like Nyla's probably going down too, eventually. And then she said she reported paying a significant portion of her income, including report paid 20. So she got, and then she got new litigation. She was sued by Soldier Boy for defamation and face extortion for Kevin Hart and her ongoing legal challenges. So she's in trouble, man. She's in trouble. She needs money, and she's trying to get it out of her subscribers. This is crazy. Anyway, let's play this from Jaguar Wright. Let's see what Jaguar Wright have to say about this. We got to hear this. I'm gonna play from this part here. Let's go.
This. There was a whole Twitter space going this morning. Tasha K. And it was they mad AF right now. So I mean, of course, everything that she was saying was like, everything that she says is always, inflammatory. She's always gassing. She's always, just pushing things a little bit too far. So I'm just like, I couldn't believe
that's true. She pushed everything too far. Now she is the biggest, well, I guess, gossip channel on here besides Lovely T. But Lady T don't get into all that bullshit. She's smart. You say, hey, she ain't fucking herself up off of that, and she getting the stories right. Tasha K is on another level, man. You on that bullshit, man. And anybody that's working under her got to be a fool. I wouldn't do it. Y'all need to pray for Nyla. Because I don't know, this shit's about to end bad. That's all I'm gonna say on that shit. God damn. Woo. Yes, indeed.
it. I go into the space and she's literally promoting a GoFundMe. But it's what the GoFundMe is for that's tripping me out.
Uh-oh.
And hold on, I'm going to have to take this comment down so that y'all can actually see what this is for. Because this is insane to me. Okay?
Now this is when she first started it. Jaguar Wright is talking about when he first started, but let's see. Let's see how much she raised so far. Hold on. 8,000. So far she got 8,000, still 1% of 3.5 million. Now I'm thinking she's gonna top out at 50. grand. I'm thinking that she's gonna top out at 50 grand. Um, Now some people say that she might top out at 100, but she it's no way that if these people give her 3 1 million. Hey, Doctor Umar Doctor Umar need to talk to her. No, no. Well, Dr. Umar need to talk to her. If she can get 3.5 million out of her fans to pay her shit, really. But I'm thinking she gonna get 50. I'm going to 50. Some people say 100. Some people say 200. We got to see. We got to see. Anyway, let's continue.
She's raising money to pay off Cardi B.
Don't settle for less. Here's what others are doing to fix missing and broken teeth.
Do you know exactly like how insane that is? In my opinion,
That is insane. People don't know how insanity that is, man. People that's like people going in and calling her stupid because who does that? Really? And the people that's donating already got to be the stupid motherfuckers on earth. She claimed on here all this time she was rich. She was rich, doing the big time, this and that, big time. She needs your money. Crazy. But anyway, let's continue.
she's raising money on GoFundMe to pay off Cardi B. I agree. I think there's something seriously wrong with her too. But like, let's just be like, she's trying to raise $3.5 million.
Yeah, I know. Who can do that? Who got the balls? Who got the balls? Who got the will to push that, get that much money out of people? Like I said, if she ain't able to get $1 million, hey, Dr. Umar need to talk to her. So he can do the same thing and try to get this money for his goddamn school. You did? Oh, hell no. But anyway, let's continue.
To pay off Cardi B. Yeah, that's the goal. 3.5 million. And she said, in the name of her effing God. Her effing God was going.
When things get bad, they always go to what? God or Jesus. Well, if you was praying to God or Jesus when you get it, you wouldn't be in this situation, right? 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 Let's continue.
To make sure, like, she actually was cursing all over God's name. She was sitting there cursing, screaming, hollering, crying, like, yeah. And she's yeah. And she was calling me. Yeah, she said I was mentally ill. Yeah. Do you know how many times I've heard them say that I'm a beggar, that I'm a scam artist, that I'm scamming people, that I'm this and I'm that, whoopty whoopty woo, yada yada yada. Now, my life has been transparent. I've made my life, for the most part, very transparent to the whole world. You guys watch me walk away from home. You guys watch me walk away from family. You guys watch me walk away from furniture. You guys watch me walk away from cars. Like, you guys watch me walk away from everything to either maintain my safety or the ability to be able to keep my platform so I can keep speaking out against what's going on. Me raising money makes sense. The way that they tried to come after me legally, branding me a predator and a Diddy employee and all of this stuff, right? Exactly. She's rich. That part.
Yeah, that's crazy. So this is a rich person. Tasha K is claimed to be a rich person asking you people that's not rich, that probably got regular jobs, that probably only make $40,000, $50,000 a year, you giving your hard-earned money to her, or give your tax money. It's tax season right now. People doing tax, getting taxes back. You give her money, give your tax part of your tax money to her, a rich person that made a bonehead mistake. Let her pay her that. Let her husband. She got a husband. She said, "My husband." Let that motherfucker. That's his responsibility. Let him come up with $3-4 million. But he don't got it either. He ain't got the money either. He ain't got shit either. And this nigga's a Nigerian or some shit too, a Nigerian scammer motherfucker too. I don't know, but he's not FBA, so you know what's that about. But anyway, let's continue.
I've made it very clear that, she's rich. She was just arguing with Ja Rule when Ja Rule was talking about suing her, and she said that she got money and she paid, and she's got all of these expensive lawyers and whoopty-whoopty-woo and yada yada.
Okay, she got all these expensive lawyers, but these lawyers eat away on your money, especially if they ain't winning no settlement. Now you went to court and then remember you lost. You gonna blame your lawyers for the loss? No, it's just that you found liable. That's all. Your lawyers probably knew when they went into court. Oh, we ain't gonna win this case. Let's go ahead and get this money out of this broad. You only got ninth grade education or whatever. What couldn't pass a ninth grade 3 times. That's some wild shit. So that means with ninth grade is like 13, 14, 15. So when she graduated high school, she was like, what, 19 and some shit like that? That's just fuck. 20? Okay. She probably took GED. Probably fuck. Anyway, let's continue.
Yada yada. And now all of a sudden, Cardi B called BS on her BS. There's an audit coming because Cardi B is alleging, and I mean, I don't really care for either one of them, but I kind of got, some information that, she's been hiding assets and money.
Of course we know she's been hiding money. I mean, I could have told you that. Shit, blind man know that she was trying to hide money and stuff, which is crazy. He was gonna find out. But now she's forced to pay it because the part of that YouTube set goes to the Cardi B lawyers. Simple as that. Or go to Cardi B, whatever. Go straight to her. Go to the lawyer, whatever, boom, go to her. She got to get there, and then we don't know how much money she's making, but we know she's making money. We know she got these fans. So far, they gave her eight grand. And she just put this, what's this? GoFundMe 2 days ago, about 2 days ago at least, 2-3 days ago. Okay, let's go.
This $10 pen
married. She better hope that man don't ever decide that he gonna pull a fast one on her. But all that being said, she got to go fund me now. Now they have $3,605 raised thus far. And it's weird because she's sitting up there talking about comedy and gossip. I mean, if spreading lies is gossip, and if being arrogant and stupid and picking on a bunch of people that are better than you is considered comedy, then I guess I don't know. I don't. I don't see her as a comedian at all. And matter of fact, I don't know any female comics in the comedy world.
I mean, who thought that she was a comedian, man? Come on, man. That's just another hustle, another grift. To see if he was funny. All the entertainers tried it, T.I. tried it. Being a comic is not as easy as you think. It's hard to do that. You got to actually be meant to do that shit. Even comics as comics don't make it big. Make it out the Twitter circuit. You dig what I'm saying? So I mean, if you trying to think she do it because a couple of her fans gassed her head up saying, "Oh, you funny," you, yeah, but getting up on that stage every night, you gotta have routines and stuff. This and that. Got to worry about people stealing your routine. If you got a good routine and stuff, good jokes and stuff, and all this shit. That shit is like it's like being a musician. Playing out here day at night after night and stuff. Come on. Gotta be built for that shit. Anyway, let's continue.
That would even do a show with her. I bet you that weirdo Christina Payne that was running all over YouTube just a couple of months ago that they were using for content to go after. I bet you she wouldn't even do a show with her, and she ain't a comedian either. It's just wild how people getting on social media and taking on these like titles of what they are. Like, I actually am an artist. I was actually signed a few deals, put out some major recording albums till I walked away and decided to go independent. And then they tried to run me down and break me so I would do what they wanted me to do. Oh, honey, Africa over there.
They say she hired money. Yes, she has to hire money, but then what? I'm thinking that Cardi B. Oh, excuse me, Cardi B. I think that Tasha K is going to move to Africa, and that probably be the worst thing that happened to her, because now in the African country she moved to, where her husband is at. Her husband, the men, or the men over there, the men are the head. The women have to cover up. They got to do it. I don't see how she's going to be able to do that, because she has a whole mentality. Corey Holcomb already brought that shit out already. She has a whole mentality. There's no way she's going to survive down there. Over there in no country where she got to be covered up and stuff, and got to do everything you're saying. You got the women. Her husband wants some pee from her. She can't be saying no and all this goddamn shit and making a nigga hold out. No, you better give it, or you gonna have some problems. And not only that, he can have one or more wives. She already said that her husband, family, they in a polygamy. Okay, so now she going to be either number one, number two, number three wife. She might get pushed down to number three wife or fourth wife. Dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? I don't think she want to move down to Africa. But maybe that's her fate. I don't know. So this shit is happening to her now. It's only going to get worse, folks. But anyway, let's continue.
All kinds of money. Listen to me. I don't follow Cardi B either, but the one thing that I will give her, yes, she filed bankruptcy, but just because she filed bankruptcy does not mean that she doesn't have to pay that debt. She was hoping that she was going to be able to file bankruptcy and not have to pay that debt, but the bankruptcy, if she filed, the only thing that it did was stave off the payments. The agreement.
So she didn't know the difference between Chapter 11, Chapter 13, whatever, different type of bankruptcies. If she did, she would have thought twice, maybe, for filing that particular type of chapter in bankruptcy. She needed a bankruptcy lawyer. She got the money. She could have paid for a bankruptcy lawyer to help her out, this and that. If they're, a few $1,000s or whatever, have to sit down with him. He would told you this might be the best way to go. But she didn't do that shit. She's just a dumb motherfucker. Even though she is, brilliant in what she do, but as far as anything else, just hell no. And it's showing now. Anyway, let's continue.
Agreement that she had was they were giving her 5 years, a 5-year period. And over the course of that 5 years, she was only entitled to have to pay $1.2 million on a payment plan.
Meet EM Sense, a break.
Folks, I don't think she had that $1.2 million. She might not have been rich. And then what happened to being rich and why didn't you save the money? I don't know. I'm just saying. But anyway,
But at the end of that 5 years, she would still have to pay the full 5.8.
See?
So yeah.
Technically, I think GoFundMe, you can ask to you can start a GoFundMe to pay for legal fees, but I don't know if you could actually start a GoFundMe to help pay a settlement. I'm looking into it right now.
I don't think that's legal at all.
Well,
if it's not legal, then we'll find out in a couple of days when GoFundMe will shut her shit down. If it's not legal, somebody gonna shut it down. But I don't see why. It's. I mean, she needs money, and she's on the lam because that $20,000 a month is taking away, and she's probably not making that money like she used to make. Because remember, it was Ports that she used to make $100,000 a month. She was raking it in, getting $200,000 check a month from YouTube or whatever, or from her. Or from her website. That's why she started a website. She made a lot of money off that website. You got a lot of people to subscribe to her website. And I'm hearing that if you subscribe to that website, if you want to cancel, you can't cancel. She won't let you cancel. Now, somebody might sue on that shit. I can't cancel. Well, what kind of bullshit is that? You might have to change. You can cancel. Just eliminate that bank account number. That's all you got to do. Put a bogus bank account number on that motherfucker. Say whatever. You cancel it. Take that bank account number out. You can cancel it. You can just tell the bank, man, I don't want to pay that no more. Pay this. I got this thing. I can't cancel it. Go to the bank. I can't cancel this shit. She won't let me cancel it. Okay. I try to change the numbers. She won't let me do it. So you go to the bank and tell them, I don't want this money coming out of my account no more. I think it's some bogus shit. They will do it. Enough of y'all do that shit, you will start having some problems. You gotta think, man. Come on, man. I've been there, done that shit, man. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
Because the money is supposed to be going to her debt person who's collecting all of the money. So I guess it's like the escrow.
Remember, the GoFundMe go to you. They don't go to no lawyer and shit. This is hers. She doing this shit to get money on her own. Get this extra money for her own self. I don't know what's going on, but man, maybe I'm just trying to make a move to get out, to move the bounce and shit. Leave Africa, to go to Africa. Shit, crazy. Hold on real quick. Okay. Okay, let's continue.
Count for what she owe Cardi B. But see, this is why when it comes to Cardi B and this situation with this lawsuit, this is why when it comes to that situation, I totally support her going after this weirdo in every way she possibly can. I do. Because for 4.5 years, she attached her name to Cardi B's name, and as Cardi B rose and became more and more famous, she used that to make herself famous. And then she lied for clicks and views and for AdSense dollars about this woman's health status and about her child.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It went too far.
Yeah.
Like, she literally said that this woman had a VD and that she gave a VD to her child when her child was born.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, she said all that. God damn. Yeah, I don't wonder. I was sue too. Claiming that I gave VD to my own kid or some shit like that. That's some bogus shit right there, folks. Oh, ooh.
And then her child had the VD. Like, she went that far. They actually went as far as using her old lackey Chelsea's mama's job to be able to pull certain doctors' records because Cardi B used to it. Like, they went way too far.
Okay, we're gonna end that right there. So now we're gonna go to Amon Williams. And I'm telling you, he had a lot to say. He ain't no friend. Tasha K. This he used to be down with her, but not anymore. If you think that Amon Williams is down with Tasha K, you sadly mistaken. Them motherfuckers go in and he's talking about her begging for a donation. Let's go.
Get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? A broke-ass, dirty-ass, slew-footed Tasha K.
Already going at her.
EJ Johnson, Tracy Morgan had a baby, and they birthed Tasha K.
Damn. Wait, we got to play that.
So this
play that,
hey. EJ Johnson, Tracy Morgan had a dirty-ass, slew-footed Tasha K. EJ Johnson, Tracy Morgan had a baby, and they
EJ Johnson and Tracy Morgan had a baby.
God, Tasha K. So this just in. Miss, I'm going to wipe my ass with the cease and desist from harassing Cardi B from 2017 to 2026 has now decided that she needs a GoFundMe. She is tired of paying the $20,000 a month for herself and now wanting her fans to chip in and help her out.
Okay, so she was already paying this 20. Okay, I thought she was just recently paying it 20. You know, well, I mean, maybe y'all could be wrong here and there. Still, no, I think she's not getting it. Like I said, she's doing GoFundMe because she's not getting the money that she used to get no more. You know, if you're only making 40 or 50, 20 out already, that's only 30. And then if your expenses is almost damn near 20, then guess what you have left? You got to keep on the grind. You got to keep hustling harder. So now she don't want to do. You want to get it out of your fans. She's doing the Umar play. Basically, Tasha K is doing the Umar play, but let's see if it'll be successful or not. Anyway, let's see.
Wanted this strenuous, egregious $4 million lawsuit that she so boldly created for herself. Okay. So Tasha K, for her birthday, her one wish was for her fans to help her pay off this debt so that she can speak freely again. Okay, let's take a look at the post that she made. Tasha K took to her
Crazy.
dirty ass Instagram and said, "Winos, I'm truthfully grateful seeing that people are honoring my birthday wish to help me clear this judgment and restore my freedom of speech. It's mind-blowing. I've been in court 9 years, and this marks my 10th year anniversary as a content creator. I'm giving myself 1 year to raise this with full transparency." Okay, 31 people have already contributed to the GoFundMe.
So she's trying to do this in 1 year. So, like I said before, I think that she only gonna get 100. There's no way she gonna get no 300. If it is, those people that sub to her fans is goddamn stupid as fuck. They need to be horsewhipped straight up and down. And motherfucker said she's rich and stuff. She don't need it. I'll wipe my ass up on a lawsuit, and I don't care, this, that, and I got money, bitch. I got money. Really? 100. That's the only thing I think she can get. Maybe 50. I'm saying 50, but some people say 100, so I'm going with both. 50 to 100. Hey, if you get 250, I'll be like, damn. Okay, but anyway, let's go.
GoFundMe is now live for pure donations, and Kickstarter launches Tuesday, my birthday, with wine glasses and merch for supporters. I'll also be putting 200K. This is the narcissist in her. She has to announce that she's putting 200K. You don't have to put 200K in there yourself, girl. Just put it to your bill. Why do you need to put the money into the GoFundMe account? You need the money.
Why is she? This don't make no sense. I'm also putting 200K of my own money towards the balance through this year. Why? See, this is some ass backwards shit. Now, she break it down. Okay, you said 175. If 20 people give $20, 70,000 if people give 50, 35,000 if people give 100. Really, man, this bitch. She's on one, man. She really need the money. She's fucked up. She ain't rich. If y'all think she's rich now, you got to be. She's rich, still rich. Why a rich person asking you for money? Asking you for $3.5 million. If she's rich, get it away that got you to be rich. Get it away, get it that way, which made you to be rich. Which means you didn't have to ask your supporters for that shit like that. Come on, man, stop it.
Shut up. I'll be putting 200K of my own money towards the balance during this year. If we break it down, this could be done. 175,000 people give $20. 70,000 people give 50. 35,000 people give $100. Girl,
she gotta be crazy. 35,000 people give 100. 70,000 people give 50. She don't understand that YouTube, you might have 1 million fans on YouTube, 1 million subs on YouTube, but that don't mean they're actually subs. Half of that is not subs. She might have only about 100,000, maybe less than 100,000 that's real fans that'll donate. That's actually go to your videos and look at it all the time. 100. Maybe less than that. And 35,000 of them might not give no 100. Might be way, way, way less than that. Anyway, let's go.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine, even if I got all of that money, 175,000 people give $20. 70,000 people give 50. 35K give $100, all for you to give it to the next. This could be done in a year. This woman really thinks that she has that type of engagement. You're barely breaking 100,000 views, Tasha K. 1 million people are not giving you that money. People like to look, laugh, and kiki at you. You're a joke. You're a buffoon. You're a clown. But anyway, let's continue. She then goes and posts the GoFundMe. This is what I thought was more of a cackle. Let's get into the GoFundMe. Tasha K. Stand with Tasha K to move forward. The GoFundMe is $3.5 million. She's got 132 donations. She's raised $3,695.
Damn, Chris. Man, this is probably the wildest GoFundMe I ever see in my life, man. She got to be on some dope or something. This is the wildest GoFundMe I ever see in my fucking life. Let's continue.
Better call the DL Whisper. Winos. For years, many of you have asked me to start a fundraiser to help me pay off the judgment against me. No, they didn't. I always refused because I believed it was my responsibility to handle it on my own. That's a lie. But after many conversations with you all, I don't never remember a conversation. I'm finally listening. This fundraiser is being created for one purpose only, to pay down the judgment debt so I can close this chapter and move forward without constant legal distractions. I am currently making my court order payments of $20,000 per month from my own income. And I will continue to make those payments regardless of what is raised here from my own income, meaning I will personally contribute my own funds to pay this down faster. Every dollar raised through this GoFundMe will strictly go towards reducing the judgment balance. Many people don't see what is happening behind the scenes. Even while making my payments, creditors can still bring me back to court for examinations and filings. Each appearance costs time, energy, and legal fees. It keeps me tied up in the system that never seems to end. I don't have $3.5 million sitting in cash, but with the help of my community, we can accept.
How much money do you think that Tasha K made in the time when she started really moving? Being this big #1 celebrity blogger next to Whitney Williams, you basically could say. And why she never got in the mainstream? What's the reason for her not getting to the mainstream? She said she had investors that was willing to pay Cardi B this money, at least part of it. That failed. It's bullshit. This is crazy. This is questions I'm asking. She should have been in Hollywood already. What happened? TV show. What happened? Got to be her character. Got to be something she did. Maybe people that's in the mainstream. Oh, we can't have her in here. She's on some booty ass. Yeah, that's what it is. Let her stay in the chitlin circuit forever. Be the king of the chitlin circuit. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me. Anyway, let's continue.
Accelerate paying this off so I can finally move forward and focus on creating, reporting, and entertaining without constant interruption. For those asking about merch incentives, that Kickstarter campaign will go live on my birthday this Tuesday, where supporters will be able to receive exclusive items and thank you gifts tied to their support. This fundraiser is simply a way for those who have supported me for years to help me finally put this chapter behind me. This is honestly the only birthday gift I'm asking for this year. Oh yeah, me too. I would love to ask for $4 million on my birthday.
That's what she did. Her birthday coming up, and she's gonna run this by all her friends.
All I'm asking for too.
All her friends. On my birthday. This is what I want for my birthday. $4 million from all of y'all. Crazy shit, dog. Some of us wish we had that kind of juice, man. Shit, we could just do that. We got our fans that would give us all this money and shit. Really? I know that's probably good. Fuck. But anyway, let's go.
For full transparency, the books will be shared quarterly. so everyone can see exactly where everything goes, every dollar, and towards the depth. Thank you for believing in me, standing with me through everything. With love, my wino gang, Tasha K. You have to be a dummy, man. You're a stupid. You're a dummy. You're a goofy. And I don't feel bad for you. Tasha K is the example of what not to be, ladies and gentlemen. She's a. Can you believe it? The woman who wiped her ass with the cease and desist now has a GoFundMe. The woman who used to call everybody these because we didn't want to go out and get sued. Well, remember, Tasha K had all the advice for all the content creators, specifically me. Oh, you're afraid to go up against a Cardi. You're afraid to go up against Megan. You want to be a pick-me. You want to be a celebrity. No, I'm not dumb. See,
he did the right thing because the rules, like I told you, the rules change. These celebrities can come back, content creators, for saying all kind of derogatory stuff about them. If you say some stuff that's untrue, now if you say the truth is true, then they can't do that. But if you say stuff that's untrue and stuff like she was doing, oh no, they gonna wipe their ass with you. They gonna fuck you up. As simple as that. And this is what's happening to Tasha K. You can get sued now. Remember, going to court all the time off of something that you said on the internet is crazy. Let's take it away from you. You make the money, but it's going out just as quick. And if you had at least a decent husband, which you don't, he would told you to stand down a long motherfucking time ago. Put some foot to ass. You probably need foot to ass. Now I shouldn't say that, but maybe that might help. You can't do this. You can't do this. You fucking everybody up. You fucking us up. I'm in debt. If I was a husband, I'd have been gone. Let this boy, let's just die in his debts you got. I'm not getting fucked up by this shit. You know, I came in when I married you. All my credit's good. Now I get with you. My shit is fucked up now. This is not something I didn't sign up for. Come on, man. Really? Anyway, let's go.
People try to ask and berate me and make me feel bad under the guise of, oh, he wants to be accepted. He wants to go to a party. He wants to be famous. No, I'm not dumb. And I'm not going to let these fans make me an idiot. What I'm also not going to do is stupid, brokey, dummy, beggar, is put my livelihood, my family, and everything in complete jeopardy for 1 million subscribers. See, Tasha K, you guys may have missed it. Tasha K was so thirsty to be the first YouTuber behind Impressive that didn't do voiceover content in the gossip sector to hit 1 million subscribers. She would do anything. Lovely T was on the way to being the #1 gossip blogger that was
and
one of the
T should have got it first, not Tasha K. I said, Little T got it right out of the mud. I don't know when he first started. I was there back in the day. He got it straight out of the goddamn mud. It did how it's supposed to be done. Tasha K come along with the bullshit and pass right past her. That's because in the mindset of a lot of people now and stuff. I hear the lies and the gossip. Hard gossip lies. But anyway, let's go.
Tasha K was so much competition with Lovely T, and to say, look, oh, it's me, she would do anything for the virality of content. Tasha K was a train wreck, and we watched Tasha K for many years run into a brick wall. Tasha K is the same person that got Milagro Graham, another idiot. Pumped her up, gassed her up, took a picture with her, did an interview. Two dummies sitting on the couch together, both me.
Yeah. Now look where Milagro Graham at on some bullshit. In court on some shit. Fucked up soon.
Go fund me. Talking about a bitch like me. friend Claire. I won my case. That hoe can't even talk about me. And listen, hoe, by the way, you keep trying to talk behind and I'm seeing you still talking. Just because you ain't saying my name or you're trying to attack the attorney, keep playing with me. Your ass will be locked up. Worry about getting my money, because I'm coming for that too. But anyway, get it 40K?
Now I'm hearing that Tasha K might be in trouble for bankruptcy fraud. I don't know if it's true or not. It's a rumor, but I heard of one content creator put out a video saying he might be in trouble for bankruptcy fraud. Whatever. If that's the case, he's in trouble. He might be in jail and lose everything. But anyway, let's go.
I'm coming for it, babe. Now, so my foot is not off your neck yet, so keep playing with me. But anyway, like I said, Tasha K would try to get content creators to go up against these celebrities and go hard at them. Don't be afraid. I can teach you. I can show you the way. Look at the Deal Whisperer. She gassed him up with the niggas in jail. Tasha K, when will these younger...
Whisperer is in jail. Tasha K. I don't think it's... I think y'all might need to stay away from Tasha K. She mean no good, and people that's under her network, whatever, that shit ain't gonna work out. Because because somebody the one is gonna come on there and be like the shit, just like Boyce Watkins had BCS, just making all the money, and he's gonna try to get all the money from him. He's gonna try to get that money from him. She's gonna try to get the money from that person. Just network type of shit been done before. It doesn't. I never see it works out good. If a person find out that just like the terrorism, he was under that guy, but he had the talent. Now he's breaking off on by himself, which he should have did in the beginning. You gotta have some faith in yourself. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's go.
Or when will these new content creators learn? Tasha K can't help you, save you, or do anything for you. All she can do is advise you down the wrong road. And Tasha K is only doing it because Tasha K is miserable. Tasha K feels defeated. She feels slighted. She's embarrassed. She has to wear that haircut with pride. She's not happy. We knew she's not happy. There's nobody happy with a $4 million debt over their back when you got 2 kids and a half husband. Are you cool?
Yeah, a half husband. I'm saying he's not even a husband at all, because a real husband would have told her he's a husband in name. That's it. Oh, that's my husband. That's my husband. You just a name. You just a novelty. You ain't doing nothing. If he was doing something, she would have been in this position. Like I said, shit, he said a half a husband. I'm saying he ain't no husband at all. He's just someone that's there, trying to get a come up or some shit like whatever. This nigga ain't shit either. And he's African over here, non-FBA. Get the fuck out of here.
You can pretend you got all the money in the world. Remember, she was just online talking about how she had $1 million. She's a millionaire and she's traveling here and this, that. What happened to all the money in Africa? Y'all better tell that hoe, go get that money out of Africa. Go get the money out of the African accounts, Tasha K, and use that to pay off the debt. Or did you not have no money? Remember, she allegedly put $1 million in Africa. You better ride them coyotes until they come home. Tasha K is not a victim. Tasha K is an angry black woman and a narcissist. And now she's finally reaping what she sowed. She's having to humble herself because it's not getting better. She's lost her home. She had to move into an apartment.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Because a lot of dudes come on here, like content creators come on here and saying that they got this and that and third, got all this money, and then they really don't have nothing. It was at the top, and then if you had to go down, either get an apartment or had to go back living with the parents. sister, brother, or whatever. They got a home. I'm glad I never did that. I always said I'm broke. Always say, Rick, I'm broke. Shit, take care of my mom. I'm broke. Shit, I ain't nobody. I'm trying to get back my money. Fuck that. Cause nobody can say I was flossing and trying to put up airs and some shit like that. They can't never say that shit about me. For real though. Anyway, let's go continue.
She has to keep trying to rebrand. She went on a failed comedy tour. There was no money in that. She's got people locked into their subscriptions. I heard the subscriptions are so nasty over there. You can't even cancel if you try.
Damn. No, you can cancel it. Go to the bank. Go to your bank and tell them, I don't want this money coming out paying that. Once y'all start doing that shit, guarantee you, she's gonna start saying that. Because people probably want to cancel that shit, but they can't. But they probably did. I'm sure the people probably did that already. Come on, man. Put a block on that person that's getting money out of there. So I think GMT, subscribe to it. Subscribe to a page. Well, you probably gonna be paying that shit forever. That $12, whatever, $12.99 forever and shit. Unless you tell your bank, or your bank account get deleted or whatever, canceled. But anyway, let's continue.
They say when you don't want to pay no more, you try to get out of there. There is no cancel button. You pay that money, you're locked in for life. Tasha K still trying to be ahead of the competition, spending all this money flying here and flying there, but still won't amount to shit. Tasha K is a glorified National Enquirer. No one takes her serious anymore, and her content has been dry ever since the lawsuit came down. The verdict came in, and the debt has risen. Tasha K is nothing. Her career is nothing. Tasha K, all she is the product of losing a $4 million lawsuit to Cardi B. She's famous for being an idiot and a troll. And the thing is, she wants other people to go down that road. Can you believe it, though? That'd be my thing. She literally tries to talk other people into doing this stuff. Look at the D.O. Whisperer. He's about to be in a bunch of debt.
And then when you talk about Nyla signed to her bullshit. That is a stupid motherfucker. And Taz with her, but Taz, he's falling behind Nyla. He's, like I said, again, husband only a name. Husband only a name. Been there, done that. I know what I'm talking about. You don't want that. It never works out. You always crash and burn at the end. Let's continue.
Yeah, he's in jail, and you're making it worse for him. Look at Milagro Graham. She's so damn stupid, and she couldn't even afford $50K. Milagro Graham's after that interview, shortly after, she was in the car crying. Couldn't help her. Anybody that gets under Tasha K wants to lose. It's clear. I don't feel bad for Tasha K. And Tasha K, she only wants to get this because she wants to pay this money off and say, look what my fans did, and we paid it off, and she wants to attack people. Tasha K is still attacking Cardi B through Stephon Diggs in any other way she can. Why?
Why would she do that? Why? You can't talk about her, but you gonna talk about her boyfriend, well, ex-boyfriend. That don't make no sense. Even though she can't talk about it, she tried to find a way to talk about her through talking about some person that she dated. It's insanity, man. It don't make no sense. That means you have no control. And sure, you ain't got no man to put you in line, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing this shit. For real though. For real though. Let's continue.
She feels slighted. She feels hurt. She's embarrassed. But all you had to do was do right by people. You could give your commentary. You didn't have to like Cardi B. You didn't have to be so negative. And you could also understand, listen, I'm going too far, cross the line. I'm not going to cross it. Tasha K, I'll be honest with you. Tasha K is an individual, and we've known this. Without social media, she'd be nothing. And the unfortunate part about it is, even with social media, she's rarely nothing. She's ugly, she's talentless, and she's trash.
He does go in on her, man. He does go in. You think Corey Holcomb was bad? She got mad at Corey Holcomb. He went in on her because he brought some stuff up that, that probably struck down to her heart about her being a hoe. Being what you call it, a born hoe. And I'm not gonna get into that, but that's what it is. Anyway, ugly too. And I'm sorry to say that, most of the guys, even on my panel, I had people there. I asked them, "What do you think she fine?" Most of them said she was ugly. Some people said, she would do. But most people said that she was ugly as hell. They didn't like her. They don't like her. It is what it is. If you got a problem with your looks, you need to go talk to the creator on that shit, goddamn. See, don't talk to me. Anyway,
that combination breeds insecurity, vengeance, evilness, darkness, and rage. And when you have that type of combination, you want to tear down any and every person that you see is doing well. You don't trust anybody. You can't keep friends. You can't keep any business relationships. You're just a miserable, miserable person. And the thing is, girl, move on. You made your bed, you laid in it. All that money that you made, all that showmanship, you're going to pay for it. Now I'm looking back 8 years later. Was it worth it, dummy? No. You could have still been you, probably a lot further if you would have just dialed it back. You still could have got
just like I said, I don't understand why she's not in the mainstream. She could have had her own show. So that mean that when you got no show, you just get it's on character. It's a character. When she said too much to certain people, and they don't like her. So, like I said, she is relegated to being in a chitlin circuit. And now her time in the chitlin circuit, it seems like it's coming to an end. God damn. Really? Let's go.
Your point across. You still could have did but it was the thirst to be first. And the thirst to be, I'm the best one and I'm the better one and I'm going to wipe my ass with the cease and desist and you B and I'm the B, and you a B and you a man and well also you're broke.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
So I'd rather be all those other things, and I'm sure everyone else would rather be all those other things you say about them than have a $4 million debt. Tasha K, you are the example. Now everyone's going to court now because of you, because you lost. And it doesn't even matter if you paid.
Yeah, that's the thing now, because when you lost, and I think Sly said something about that it's going to be a trickle-down effect. If she lost a court case, every other celebrity is going to do the same thing. So now, content creators are going to watch what they say. You can't just say no bullshit lie. You need to get the truth. Say the truth about them. If not, you're going to be in court. Simple as that. And you ain't got the money that they got. That's the thing. YouTube is not protecting you no more like it did in the past. It is what it is. We don't listen to you.
Pay the debt off. Your brand, and you know it. It's tarnished. Everything that you dreamed of, everything that you wanted, the lights, the show, the fame, the glory, the applause. No, you will forever be the salacious, the dark, that got sued by Cardi B and lost. The liar, Tasha K. Everything you do will have to be independently funded. No one will take risks with you or your brand. I don't give a damn how polished it is. I don't care how bad your husband rolls around his knees and rolls on his backs and how he edits and who you fly out, you will always have the cousin, best friend of, side chick of, thereof. Your platform is a joke. No one takes you serious. You don't have a point of view. All you are is an evil spirit that needs to pay for her sins. And I actually revel and enjoy watching you.
Damn, going in hard. Oof. I guess when you piss off people, man, it comes back on you. It does come back on you, man.
Burn. Yes. Tasha K is a dirty person. Everything she touches turns to shit. Even when you try to be cool with her. Even when I try to just say, hey, you know what? Let's turn. Tasha K is woohoo. And so I don't feel bad for her. This is the humbling. Everybody gets humble. Diddy was humble. You don't think a dirty ass Tasha K can be humble? Yeah, girl. You did all that big bag talk, money talk, rich talk. Don't get on GoFundMe now. And yeah, I know you knew the people was coming. Yeah, you knew we was gonna talk, but it got so bad. She had to tell herself, I don't even care if they talk. I need the money. Imagine when it gets so damn bad.
Yes, it has to be bad. It has to be really bad for her to do this GoFundMe. When you do GoFundMe, that means it has to be bad. We saw it before over here. People that live in their cars and stuff. This and that and third fucked up. Dead, can't pay for the funeral. GoFundMe. Just saying, folks. Just saying. Listen to you.
You say, see, if it ever got bad or downsizing, because even for me, I think, okay, you know what? I may downsize my apartment or I may get a new car, but it's not because, hey, I can't afford it or I lost it. It will be, oh, you know what? Maybe I want to go back to school and get my degree. Or maybe I want to go try to start a new business and I need more capital. So maybe I'm going to downsize to come back up. But I'd be damned if I have to downsize because I owe $4 million. You're a dummy. You're a Tasha K. You're a and any despicable that feeds into your ego is a god dummy too. We're laughing at you, Tasha K, as you knew we would. We don't give a shit. We don't feel bad, and we're celebrating. It's always Tasha K over here. You're a joke. You need therapy. You need counseling. Heal yourself, ho. And maybe you wouldn't bring this darkness onto you. Because here's the truth. You want love. You want acceptance. You want fame. You want a husband who loves you. But you can't get that until you heal from the inside. Imagine having to ship your child off to Africa to roll around in mud and eat Africa.
That's another thing. Why did she ship her kid off to Africa for? What is the reason for that shit? Does that have to do with her husband? Or she just didn't want to deal with the kid? That's some wild shit there, man. That's really wild shit there. I don't know. Anyway, listen to you. We almost finished.
A daughter who can't stand you and a husband who tolerates you. But won't even on his birthday. Bitch, I'd hate me too.
That's crazy. He wouldn't even fuck her on her birthday. Maybe because you could probably turn a nigga down all the time. It's, when you start turning, women start turning dudes down, you married to him, you give him a hard time, trying to ask for some pussy, and he shouldn't even have to ask for no goddamn pussy on me. And after a while, the guy gonna say, "Oh fuck it, I'll get some other girl." Fuck that, I'll be by myself. I'll be off by myself. And when the guy said, "Hell no, that's it," he's out. That's it. You can't do nothing to bring him back. Trying to play that whole out game and shit like that, using the pussy as a bargain and shit. That only goes for so long. I don't know who these bitches telling you. Oh well, you give him too much. He's not going to be faithful to you no more. He'll take you for granted. That's not all guys. That's not most of the guys. That's not even 25% of the guys. Get out of here with that shit. The guy love you. He be with you. Stupid shit. Stupid. But anyway, we almost finished. Hold
Now, if you guys would like to donate, there's the GoFundMe.
on. That's it. That's it. I don't just. But anyway, man. Yeah, man. I had to talk about this day. We're gonna do this for this whole month on here. Trying to get our viewing up, subs up over here. You know, do it how Uncle REG does it over here. So thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. You know, I'll be back later. John Willie, what's up? Oh, you late. John Willie out here late on here. What's up? Let me give her applause. John Willie, good people out here in these streets, man. In these crazy YouTube streets. Where's my thing at? Okay. I listen to the playback, and you know we want to support. It's my birthday month. You know, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. You know, we gonna do this. We gonna do it. And I'll be back over here tomorrow, talking about somebody else. Tea on somebody else. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Yeah. So that's it. Until next time, I see you guys on the other side. Peace.